FDA still has rules for when and how to reach out to them. And guess what? There's a guidance document out there. Helps with communication with FDA, but they are openly encouraging more early interaction with them, so that you don't get to the end of the regulatory submission, as we talked about a moment ago, only to find out that they don't like your whole approach to that topic. If you send in a 510K submission, I think it's likely that you're going to get some kind of either verbal or email interaction with your lead reviewer. There's a few things to keep in mind. Here's some pointers on communication with FDA. Number one, don't freak out if the FDA calls you. It's a federal agency. Some people get a little jumpy. Pick up the phone. They're usually cordial. Sometimes they're very friendly. They're not trying to trick you into saying something that you shouldn't. They're people just like you. A lot of them are biomedical engineers. They just want to understand what you have sent to them. They may ask you a question about your device that you don't immediately know the answer to. This is absolutely fine. Just tell them that you'll get the information to them and give them a deadline by which you'll have it to them. The sooner the better, obviously. And please do not miss your deadline. Your credibility with FDA is everything. Give yourself a little bit of buffer if you need to. Try to get it to them fast. It's high priority for you. It's high priority for them. But don't say, I'll get it to you by Thursday, and then call them Friday morning and say, oh gosh, we were kind of busy. Sorry, haven't even looked at it. That doesn't look good.
Every time you interact with somebody, you either gain credibility or you lose it, right?
Good. Yeah, a good way of putting it. I agree. If you ask for too much time, they will let you know. So just go ahead and ask for the time you think you need and see what they say. Before you hang up the phone, be sure that you're very clear on what they want. You don't want to think you know, and then you go talk to your team and they say, well, do they want this or this? And you're thinking, gee, I don't know. Then you have to go back and contact them again, and you don't want them rolling their eyes.
Do you ever have situations, okay, you have that conversation and you after you think you know what they have, would it be okay to email them to clarify? Yes. So that way you've clearly stated to them, and then you're going to get that email back that says yes, and you then obviously have that email to verify it.
Yeah, very good point. And in fact, I recommend doing that. If you get off the phone with them and you do find that for some reason you're uncertain, or maybe there's more to the story than they understood, and you need to get back to them and clarify something, sure, send them an email and say, thanks for the call. We're jumping right on it. Just a point of clarification. Did I understand correctly that this is what you need? However you want to word it. But yeah, by all means, reach out to them and ask them.
I think, and then the other thing is you're showing that you did a good job listening.
Exactly. Back to your credibility. It's very important. Be respectful of FDA. For example, don't call them by their first name until they call you by your first name. Otherwise, it's Dr. Johnson until they say, hi, Bill, then you can call them by the first name. Hear me, would you speak to me when I open up? And I forward my thoughts to you, but sometimes I'd say you're thinking too much, and I don't want to